Get your Ultra Ego Vegeta motivational merchandise right now in the Geekdom 101 store in various sizes, colors, and styles. We still have these available for a limited time. It's not too late. Pick yours up today. It ships all over the world. I'll leave a link down below. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? So in about 2 days, the Dragon Ball Super 83rd chapter will be out officially from Shueisha and Viz. I'll be doing a review, of course, and I'll be doing a stream covering it. But today we have the full Chapter 83 summary, the full spoiler summary for this chapter. If you don't want to be spoiled, like I always say on these videos, click off the video. We'll come back in a couple days and we'll have everything. But we do have the full Chapter 83 summary. And yeah, you want to talk about controversy, yo. There's going to be some things that people are going to like and dislike, because that's how it is every month, right? And there might be another fandom civil war when this thing comes out, but it might have already started now. But let's go ahead and take a look. I've also got a few scans here. I want to credit, of course, DBS Hype and Mugiwara for the translations. Here is a quick, brief look at some of the manga chapter. Bardock fighting against Granola. First of all, I'm not Granola, I'm sorry, Gas. First of all, right? Now, again, I'm sorry I gave you the warning. We're going to get into it right now. I got to give him credit. That panel at the bottom, you see that panel where he punches Bardock in the gut? That's really good. Like, I love the way he drew Bardock's face there. All credit to Toyotaro for being a stupendous artist with this chapter, because I really do love the way he's drawing that. Looks great. And here we have Monaito summoning the Cerulean Dragon. So he summons the Cerulean Dragon. We knew that based on the drafts that were coming out. They teased that the Dragon Balls would be used. And don't forget, this is all flashback stuff. This is all stuff that happened 40 plus years ago. Here we have Bardock with a tremendous punch to Gas's gut. I mean, love this. The art is great. No question about that. And here we have a huge explosion where he rocked Gas so hard. Look at this, y'all. He rocked Gas so hard, he knocked him on his ass. Come get you some, Bardock. You know what I'm saying? Who's your daddy, Gas? To quote Jim Ross. This dude is out. Let's go ahead and get to the summary and get to what happened, okay? Here we go. Gas creates a mace to continue attacking Bardock. Monaito begs Bardock to leave him and Granola in their fate and save himself. Bardock refuses to do it. Gas tells Bardock that even if he runs away, Saiyan doesn't have much time left. That's what Alec told him. So Alec told Bardock that the Saiyans don't have a lot of time left. So that is another retcon. So it's no longer now that Bardock, if in the original TV special, you can see into the future. If you remember that, the Bardock, the father of Goku TV special from 1990. And in Dragon Ball Minus / Dragon Ball Super Broly, he just had a bad feeling. He didn't trust Frieza, and his intuition told him that something bad was going to happen. Now, Alec is the one that told Bardock. This is going to piss off a lot of people because Toyotaro and Toriyama, if it's even Toriyama, I would assume it is, I would assume he approved it, is screwing around with the Dragon Ball lore. And Dragon Ball Minus already does that to a degree. Make this bigger for you guys. I mean, and for me. Most of you guys are probably going to be listening to this, you know, if you're at the gym or whatever, you know, audio only. But, yeah, now Alec's the one that told him that the Saiyans don't have a lot of time left. Damn. Gas dodges it and attacks Bardock with his mace. Bardock stops it with his arms, but he's seriously damaged. Bardock grabs the mace and throws Gas away from the area, then tells Monaito and Granola to leave. Bardock says, this is my battle and you're in the middle. Gas is tired of Bardock's annoying attacks, so he decides to unleash his instincts a bit and changes his form. He doesn't reach his Broly form yet. Now, what they're talking about is Gas powers up and transforms, but it's not the same transformation he used against Goku. Okay? So this guy's got multiple forms, like different forms. And we're going to get a real good look at them, hopefully with some manga chapters here coming up. Monito goes to his house and takes out the 2 Dragon Balls. Although it's forbidden to use them for their own sake, Monito believes that using them for someone from another planet is okay. Bardock is upset about fighting someone who can change his fighting power. Gas tells him that his power doesn't work like that. I don't know, this is off the... That's off the page there. I don't know what that said, but Gas tells Bardock that he must give up. I like how it says Bardock's upset about fighting someone who can change their fighting power. Yeah, but everybody can kind of do that. I mean, not everybody knows how to hide it, but when you fight, you power up and down. So I guess he's upset about the fact that he can transform. I guess we'll see. Bardock is happy to be able to fight against someone strong. So there's his Saiyan instincts, his Gokuism. Gas and Bardock continue exchanging attacks. In the distance, we see Trombo, the dragon that the Monito has summoned, Tarambo. Monito asks the dragon to send Bardock back to his home planet. Interesting. Trombo contacts with Bardock and tells him that he's going to send him back to planet Vegeta and at the request of Monito. Bardock doesn't know what's happening and who's talking to him. So... yeah, Bardock doesn't even know about the Dragon Balls. You know, he doesn't know. But it's so weird that the Dragon Balls were used on Bardock, basically, years before Goku would ever discover what they were. And that's interesting, because Bardock just happens to be on a planet that has Dragon Balls, and he sends Goku to a planet that had Dragon Balls without even knowing. So, to me, yeah, again, that is... a change from the established lore, but that aspect of it is not a problem to me, at least not yet. Let's keep going. Trombo explains that he's a dragon that grants wishes. So now Bardock knows that there is a dragon that grants wishes. That could change things, y'all. Gas wonders who Bardock is talking to, and then he sees the dragon in the distance. Trombo tells Monito that Bardock has refused the wish, which you can do, by the way, because Goku refused the wish to go back to planet Earth. In the Namek arc, when Namek blew up and he was on Yardrat. Remember, they summoned the dragon, Porunga, to send him to Earth, and Porunga's like, he's alive and he's not coming, right? So, we see Bardock says that the Saiyans don't run away from their enemies, even if they're going to die. Bardock and Gas are still fighting. Monito speaks telepathically with Bardock and asks him to leave the planet because Bardock can help others as he has done with him. Huh. They're really making Bardock into a hero, aren't they? Bardock refuses again. He's not going to leave until he defeats Gas. Monito then asks Bardock if he has another wish, since he wants to help him no matter what. Bardock wonders if Monito is going to ask the wish to a shooting star. He hasn't seen the dragon yet. That's kind of lame, but we'll see how it is in the manga. Bardock says, well then yeah, may my sons grow up well. I wish them well. Huh. I don't know about that one. May my like Goku and Raditz, like, I don't know, man. May my sons grow up well. I guess that's a noble thing to do, but can the dragon really change someone's entire life like that? I don't know. Alec, Maki, and Oil are watching the explosions from the fight between Bardock and Gas. Suddenly they see a light in the distance that goes up in the sky and splits in two. So the wish has been made. That seems kind of lame, to be honest with you. They wonder what it is since the light appears in the area where the Namekian house is. Oil makes a wish. Maki tells him that it's not a shooting star. Oh, that joke. Alex tells him not to worry about that and to go for Frieza's ship since it won't take long to arrive. Monito looks at the sky while the Dragon Balls leave. He then looks at Granola, who is asleep. Part 3. Monito wishes he should be used to give hope to the future. Selfish wishes, Monito says, selfish wishes only bring ruin. I almost made a big mistake. Now I must focus on protecting that hope. Gas hits Bardock with some key balls. Bardock defends himself, but in the end he falls to the ground very tired. Gas approaches him and grabs his tail, and then he shakes Bardock and finally rips his tail off by force. Then Gas says you can no longer transform into a great ape. Well, that's good, giant ape. So that's good strategy right there from Gas. Gas creates a spear with his powers and throws it at Bardock, but Monito gets in the way of the spear, goes to Monito's shoulder. Whoa, injury. Monito says, I'm sorry about what I did before. I've decided that I must protect Granola by myself. Gas enrages and unleashes his instincts 100%. He changes into his Broly form. They're calling it that because of how big he gets. Gas attacks both violently. Monito crashes into some rocks. So Gas is tearing both of them up here, going at full power here. Gas grabs Bardock's neck and tells him that now he no longer has the Namekian to protect him. He also tells Bardock that he will find the kid and kill him. I think he's talking about Granola, not Goku, just to clarify. Bardock laughs, and I don't think he even knows. I don't think Gas even knows Bardock has a son, but he did speak that. So, or maybe it was telepathic. Bardock laughs and tells Gas that he shouldn't decide things without counting on the others. He won't die until he defeats Gas. Bardock creates a large key ball in his hand and makes it explode. Gas lets go of Bardock and starts attacking. Let's go, and then Bardock starts attacking Gas repeatedly. Okay, I got you. It seems that Bardock has regained his strength. Gas asks Bardock why he keeps fighting if he can't win, if he does it to repair his sins. Bardock says no. I think he means atone for his sins. Like what Vegeta did, you know. Gas asks Bardock why he keeps fighting if he can't win. Okay, we already read that. He did. He posted it again. Gas then asks Bardock if he does it for revenge. Bardock says no again. Gas is furious and asks Bardock for an answer. He then attacks Bardock. Bardock says, of course, that's obvious. When you're in a fight to the death, what kind of idiot thinks about anything but winning? Well, that's true. An aura, well, you think about surviving, too. An aura covers Bardock's body. He stops Gas's punch easily. Then Bardock punches Gas hard in the stomach. Bardock says, the only reason I fight is to see if I can beat other bastards standing against me. The other bastards standing against me. That's all I care about. Well, that's Saiyans, man. That's how they are. Gas wonders what's going on. How is it possible that Bardock has become stronger if the Saiyans have no other way to do it when transforming into a Great Ape? Bardock says, perhaps you don't know, when we push past our limits, we often evolve. We Saiyans. Bardock keeps attacking Gas. Elec watches the fight from a distance. Bardock charges a key ball in his hand. It will be his last attack. He then throws it at Gas, who fully takes the attack. So Bardock rocks this dude. Gas falls to the ground unconscious and has returned to his normal form. Bardock falls to the ground exhausted. So Bardock beats him. No Super Saiyan transformation, y'all. So that does not appear to be what happened here, based on this information. Bardock got some kind of power up, but it wasn't that. Elec approaches his brother, looks at him and says that he should train more. As Elec is about to pick Gas up to leave, he says that Bardock is still alive. Bardock asks Elec if they are Frieza's allies. Elec laughs and asks Bardock if he knows what Frieza really has in mind. So Bardock now figures it's Elec who told him. I guess that's better than him just having an intuition, but it's another change. Elec says, Kukuku, you Saiyans are lucky that a meteor could fall near your heads. Okay, I guess he's talking about like the natural disaster rumor that Frieza spread around after he killed the Saiyans or whatever. Which didn't even matter because the only ones that were left alive were Vegeta, Raditz, Nappa, and Tarble somewhere else. And Goku, of course. Kakarot. Broly, but he wasn't there. Bardock doesn't know what he's talking about. Elec tells Bardock that now that he has heard it, he must die, and shoots Bardock with a gun. The shot goes through Bardock's right arm, then Bardock falls off a cliff into a forest. Elec is going to finish Bardock off, but Mackie calls him and tells Elec that Frieza's ship has arrived. Elec shoots several times to the area where Bardock has fallen and leaves with Gas. Since Bardock was so badly injured that he will die even if Elec doesn't kill him now. Monito arrives where Bardock is and begins to heal him, although he is also injured. Both of them and Granola have survived. Monito says, you have won, Bardock. In the last panel, we see that Bardock's scouter turns off, a sign that Elec has gone far enough that the scouter can no longer detect him. The end. That's it. That's the chapter. Seems a bit underwhelming, to be honest, and they have to explain how the hell Bardock got that power-up. Was it just a natural power-up, or did Monito actually make a wish to power him up? That's going to be the big question. But to be honest, it still doesn't explain, like, he just beat Elec with pure brute force, or did he beat him because of, like, a weak spot that he learned about? Did he tell the dragon to tell Bardock how to fight? Like, there's questions that need to be answered, and I hope they're answered in the next chapter. I don't know, but I certainly hope so. With that being said, I'll bring this video to a close. More as I get it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Stay tuned to the channel for more. We'll talk soon. Leave a like.